Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring, there's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, all knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow. Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring, there's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, all knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow. Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring, there's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, all knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow.
Well, I was muted. Yeah, that was I guess good, or you would have heard me coughing during the start. So what to do today? Since I was on this Xbox meetup, I think I can spawn this machine, which is a retired machine. So we can confirm that by going to normal Hexabox. So we could do that one. And I asked these people if we can do these challenges. They're in Swedish, but I would translate them in that case. Meaning we can like put them in Google Translate so you can see them in text. But also they're very hard. So as you can see, that one has one solve. This one has 7. 6 solves. 0. Let's do one of the ones that are more on 21. So I know when it ended, there were several with 0, and there still is. Yeah. So what about this one? Do we have one solve of this one? So these are not like easy CTF ones. These are really hard ones. But we're allowed to stream them now because this was during the weekend that it was active, and now you don't get any points anymore or anything. So let's just click the normal one and check that this one is actually. And also, it takes forever to spawn, right? But it did spawn, and we have a dedicated lab on that one too. So we could do that. I kind of feel like doing a box. And I don't get why, if you click here, you get a new tab, and then you click here, then you get a new tab. So every time you go into Hack the Box, if you start from this main page, just type it in the browser, like I usually do, then you get 3 tabs every time. It's not good for my tab management here. So I just did one box there. I haven't done a lot on Hack the Box. I should do more, but let's search for the write-up. And I'm like 90% sure it's retired. And to be able to play this machine, I need to upgrade, right? So, but I can run it from here. So we could take the opportunity and do this one. And also we have a 24-hour timer here that we can extend if we wanted to. So I don't know how long this will work though. It doesn't matter though. It's supposed to be an easy one. Doesn't always mean it's easy. Yeah, so the next thing that we are working on is the Go project. To just play around with Go and learn it while making something. Oh, I don't have the TTS on. Sorry, sorry. My mic is on now, right? You can hear me? So just a sec. Why is the TTS not on? So it's usually also connect through. So I don't know why it wasn't. So now
Connected to channel fix at 42.
So every time I just start that, my Chrome browser just starts. So now we can hear TTS too. Sorry. And welcome in. I'm sorry about being muted at the start. So it's very bright light. We have a clear blue sky today. Everything bright and nice. So, what should we do? Well, let's see. Did I type anything more? Yeah, try hack me too. So there is this path. I think it's supposed to like expire tomorrow. So Oh, it popped up GTF bins there too. I actually brought tea today from the start. So, yeah, I lost the streak thing when I was sick. So I was trying there for a little bit. Oh, look, these dudes also lost their streak. That's not good. They had like long ones. 71 is long too, though. Yeah, 71 is long. I think my max is like 64 or something. So the cyber defense path, it will expire tomorrow, I think. I actually thought about, since I've been sick, I wanted to finish it, but I've been sick, so I haven't done anything. So, April 2nd, and probably like British time, meaning not too far from mine, just an hour off. So, yeah, we're really doing this one, but I'd like to finish this one if we can. But it's doing all these rooms in one day. And I'm still not really at top shape. So there's no way I can do that. So we have, and also I don't want to skip past stuff. And I don't think that would be. I guess I might send them a message. Let's do that. So, try hack me Discord. Or maybe we should send a message here. I guess I want help with the room. Actually, it's a path, but I want help to have access for longer to it. So, that's not what I want. I guess we just won't do this, right? Will we? I'll do the original one with chatting with them. And like, who do I wanna talk to? A subscriber, maybe. Should be like less people there. I don't know. I know the site support thing is totally messed up now. So, So I'm assuming they won't remove the rooms, and that it's just a badge that you won't be able to get. So I'm thinking that we will just make a list of the rooms too, right? The rooms we have left to do. So we have both. And of course we put it in the notes, not in there. So let's see. All right, yeah. So this is one of the challenges. So we have 5 motors and we need to try and redirect it. Yeah. So I tried a bit with this one. I did kind of start that one, but I was on my laptop and it was yesterday on my laptop and I was like, oh my god, it doesn't work. So it didn't even manage to get a full end map. We just managed. Yeah, it actually finished finally. It finally finished.
Serious name says
No,
hi.
no, it didn't. Hi, welcome in. So I'm just trying to get somewhere to write down the rooms that are part of this path that's going bye bye. There's stuff that I'd like to do before it stops existing. Um, and just send a message, see if anyone answers. That's actually right. You can try adding here. I guess there's not at track me. We can do at track me. So arrow up. So there. See if that works. So I'd like to finish this one before it expires tomorrow. So let's at least write down what I guess it's course. It's track me course. You know, THM path. And we haven't decided what to do today, so you can come with suggestions if you have something you want us to do. Together. Path. Cyber defender. Cyber defense. Defense. So. Let's just copy. Path is still under development. Haha, that's quite funny to have that still there when they're actually about to remove it because it's old. And we can skip that. So the rooms. Let's just. Oh my god, that didn't work well, did it? So if I select all of this and copy and paste it here. Yeah, I kind of thought so. What about that? Now we don't get the links. We need to normal paste it to get the links. So where's the tutorial link? Oh, the first one is called tutorial. How to start use track me. But there were rules that were required. Do I even care? This is annoying. So let's actually undo all of that. And I don't need the formatting. I just want the names. So that's good enough for me. We can see the names of the rooms are here, right? What the names of the rooms are. And then we have the next section. Let's just grab these before they disappear forever. And I hope that they will extend it a little bit because I'd like to do this before they expire. And they're old rooms and some of the stuff is not updated, so I understand why they would remove it. It's just annoying that when I just noticed it. So I always want to do all the things, you know? So if something is going to expire, I put it on the top of the list to do. Only we didn't have time. Thread emulation. So I still am a bit sick, which is extremely annoying because it's because of the allergies, I think. So it's very slow sometimes too. Oh, so because of the zeros, that's why it said 0. So I need to not be here when I copy, but here to get the correct name. Is it? Ah, whatever. The 0% here. Or is it how far I did of it? Did I do 99%? No, this is just text. I'm sure the 0% there is. Yeah. So if I click this one, it's the 0 here. So if I copy this, oh gosh, it's not even possible to copy from within. If I'm here in copy, I'll get the 0%. If I'm here, I won't. That's interesting, but and I shift control paste to get rid of that. So now we got this interesting thing instead. Yeah, so the images kind of are where the limitation between the different rooms. So it's not pretty. I don't really care. It's just so that we have somewhere written down which ones are part of this path in case it just disappears and I didn't finish it. Which is probably what will happen, right? So we have disk analysts here. So let's just grab the names of these and then we're like, we won't finish this until tomorrow, so there's no reason to even try. Because I think that either doing a box or doing Go programming, because those are less focused than doing learning rooms on TrackMe. If I'm going to use a new program that I've never used before, then I want to be like focused and totally remember all of it. And programming is like I can do it in my sleep thing. I don't know Go yet, but it still feels much easier. So, and doing a box, you know, if my brain is not up for it, I can always Google a bit. And it's not like I have to make the perfect notes all the time. And this feels real challenging today. Since they're so hard, you know. So this was a team, and I actually got the first one. It was this one. Yeah. So I got this one. Was the first point for the team. And Later it's 149. I think I just started it. It was very quick. So that's just the evaluation of the thing. And then you can see kind of on the points how many people sold them, right? Oh, the onion. We did a lot of the onion. Me and some other people. We were trying to, this was like, we have a zip file and a hard drive image. And there was some account database, there were Firefox credentials. On the zip file, there's a compressed file that we kind of got hints that it was a specific format. And oh, now there's 3 sold. I think there was 1 when the competition ended, or maybe it was 3. Anyway, it's kind of hard. I think it was only 1 then, though. Yeah. So, and this is like a story. It's just crappy. This person went that way on the spaceship, and they found a hard drive and a USB stick. So we could look at something like this too. The forensics is not my thing really, but it was fun to dig into. And since I noticed, I've grabbed the credentials from Firefox before, but there's so much else you can find in the Firefox data, right? And there was a password on one of the images in there, and we found stuff. So maybe we could continue with this onion. We didn't finish it. I ended with a brute force with the passwords that I got the names from the different satellites. There were also files with satellite names in there. I have all the files on my both the hard drives, so on the Windows machine and my Kali VM. So also, I think though that that's more like that's a more fun team thing to do. But we have a month. They will not remove this until the last of April, so we have the whole month to do this. So what I don't understand with CTFs is the story thing. Why have a story? I just want a problem to solve. I don't care about the story, but I guess it's good for kids or something. I just want the problem. No messy a lot of other text there. So yeah, most of the names are like English. This is just rescue. Joppy, that was the one you saw notes on how it looked. Yeah, so here it's just this is SC is like a secure version of Netcat, so it's just connecting connecting gyro out of function. Very so emergency drive activated. Remaining battery time 400 seconds. Motor certified ready. And then we do like 0:5 to run motor 0 for 5 seconds. And these motors, they don't do much. So this was just my first test to see what it looked like. So it will go out into space. Oh, this one doesn't move very much, does it? Anyway, so all the motors affect a little bit of everything, it seems. They don't just affect one value. But I have not actually tried this one really. Anyway, so I want this tab up. Then we have this, confirm that it is expired or retired. So we can do it on stream. We have an IP. I've been chatting about nothing for 25 minutes. That's crazy. 34-minute stream already, never done a thing. Well, I have asked or tracked me the question. And then we have the Go project. I have to close some stuff here too because yeah, that was actually the solution to one of those CTF things. They are not releasing the answers yet, so I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Though it might be in my notes for someone who really wants it. So let's see, tools. Let me hop this to the screen. Go. I reorganized my notes a bit so it's more logical. So we have, it's not easy to see here. Programming, go. It's easier to see an obsidian. Boxes, courses, CTF, tools and info. So programming is here and we have go. But we can see the files easier if we look in code for go. And here we have our scan go. And when I managed to get go files running, I obviously broke it for Python, but I'm going to reinstall as soon as I feel good enough to rebuild my computer. We could do that today too. Maybe I feel good enough for it today. Because that would be very helpful to have a rebuilt computer that works. The problem would be I couldn't stream to both Twitch and YouTube then. Only to Twitch. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so this is why I'm thinking I shouldn't do like the CTF thing today or a hard thing. But so we have really go and this box to choose between. So I just highlighted one of my go ones. This was the third day of go. But I just highlighted the second one. So let's close that one. We already have it running here with an IP. Let me check. Let me check. So yeah, so I haven't been streaming a lot. Obviously, right? So kind of relaxed day today. It's a bit of a mess in here. Last time we also like cleaned off a motherboard that has not been working. Planning to start it when it dried up good from the isopropanol. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'll just start with a box and then we'll see. I'm not sure though. Let's think for 2 seconds. It would be so nice to have the computer fixed. Am I up to it? Let's grab some energy. And we also put a phone holder up on the wall here so I can film down this angle. Hmm. So now I'm thinking about how audio would work. So I haven't done that before. We could also like I could put my phone on my chest, then the audio would work. But you wouldn't see me. That's not a problem, right? So we're going to put, I guess, 2 hard drives in the computer. And it currently has 3 hard drives. And we're going to replace one of the hard drives with, well, one of the 3 hard drives doesn't fit. It's actually on the floor outside. That's why we need to fix it. And we're going to put a new drive as the main drive. So we're going to install Windows 10. Then I was thinking, should I do Linux instead? But I can't because I'm streaming, right? I want to stream on Windows because OBS for Linux is not no fun. Doesn't have, there's so many features missing. Energy boost. Maybe I'll do that. So, is anyone watching this? Or am I like alone? If no one's watching, then I can easier just 2 people on Twitch. I don't know on YouTube. So really no one, right? Then I can just mess with it. I'm like, don't I have somewhere a tab where we can see the YouTube one? Ah. Oh, these are quite good. It's like vanilla rice and blueberry
Apple0L
jam.
says diving into some CTF.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, what to do today? We might fix my computer. It needs fixing. It's like a hard drive on the floor, among other things. But then I wouldn't be able to stream to YouTube while I do that, because I can only stream to the Twitch from my phone. So, do you want to do CTFs, and do you want to do... this one seemed too challenging for today. So, there was only one solve, I think, during the actual competition of this one that I was thinking of. So I did quite a lot on this one, but I didn't finish it. So we could work on it together, if you want to. Or I'll just fix my computer so it's done. That would be kind of nice. So there'll be some work to set up everything again for streaming. So let's just check. So I have one tera SSD here that I'm planning to use as a system drive for when we reinstall the computer. Well, we could finish the Go, or continue rather, because it will probably... I'm learning Go by making a network scanner.
Apple0L says whatever you feelin'. Ha ha ha, I'll be hopping in and out of stream.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for being here. So, let's see. Yeah, so I'm thinking the old SSD in this one, it's actually not a SSD like this. It's one of the sticks. So it'll be there still, but we will have VMs on there, so they're quick. like a, maybe we'll have a Kali VM on there. Cause I started a Proxmox server, but it crashes, so it's not stable. And I was doing a CTF, and my Kali kept crashing, and that's not fun, you know. It's like I have a time limit here. I have 2 hours to do these things here on the Meta CTF, the Flash CTF, and it was not like, oh yeah, I'd love for my computer to die in the middle of it. That's fun. So I'll actually grab. So this is actually a power board. So you plug in power in, and you get power out. AC to DC converter. Now let's put it in the box with some other ones. And let's move this one too. This one is this. In case I get out of energy today, maybe I should have one. I bought these before, but I try not to drink any energy drinks, so they've been on the floor for over a week. We have some tablets here.
Apple Zero L says sweet.
So I have this one too. I don't have any good tablets that actually works right now. Yeah, let's start looking at the computer thing at least. So that. Oh, by the way, I actually got a post yesterday. Let's see. I need to start another program. So I think I've taken backups of everything in the computer. Meaning most of it is organized the way I want it, really. It's not like I'm going to override anything when I install it, because I'm going to use another hard drive. So I will have everything still there. Here, there it is. So we'll just start a little lazily that way. So on
Apple
this,
Zero L says, did you make double backups? Ha ha.
yeah, backups of the backups. So I just realized too that these don't have holes. You can't solder pins in like we did on another one. So these will have to just solder leads on, but that's not really a problem. But it won't be as tightly attached as the other one. So the app should have started. Let's see if we can see my desk. Yeah. So there. Here's my phone. I control stream. Quite nice. We can switch back to the other screen. Switch to desk again. So here we have the 1 terabyte, and this one, we'll see what we'll do. This was the main drive of the one that we use as the Proxmox server before we installed Proxmox on there. Now it has a 500 gig HTB as the OS drive, and a 2 terabyte one as the VM storage. Only it stops working and shuts down randomly. So grabbing some more stuff that's not supposed to be on the floor. This is actual phone holder for, or when I go like IRL streaming, I bring that phone in that. So yeah. So there's not a lot of things more in this corner, but a lot of cables, right? So I also have, oh, someone talked about fan speeds. This was a bit bent. This is a fan speed controller. That was long ago. It's like 20 years since I used that one. I'll just move some stuff. Demo. Tall from Martian. Then we have the Proxmox server here. We have the computer. Um, we have a big light up there. We have a microscope in the way. Keyboards. So this one is connected to the Proxmox server. But what about the other one? Oh, this is a mouse for the Proxmox server, okay. Keyboard and mouse. It's not on. So I hit off. Yeah. It would be kind of nice to be able to stream from another computer temporarily, but I don't think I have that. So let's just see. So I'm just actually going to switch shirts because this one was annoying. So the one I had was like a bit tiny, to be honest. So in this thing, I think I bought this from AliExpress. It's like supposed to be a soldering mat, but when I removed, there was like cover plastic, and it was like just sparkling off static electricity. So kind of felt that I don't want to put my electronics on that, right? There we have a few of the thingies for the electronics bins. Maybe I should put them close to them instead there. And then we have 2 bags of PlayStation 3 games that are currently going somewhere else. Yeah, I have to reorganize the attic. So what other cables are there? Just a random USB cable. Actually put it on the floor today because I wasn't getting a connection when charging. Yesterday it was. So we have to check that one once more before like throwing it out. I don't think there's any more cables on the floor now that are actually attached to something. So this is for the hard drive that is not connected. Let's see. Oh. So I'm sorry, but have to untangle some things. So this is you just connect the hard drive here, whatever connector you want to have. So I don't think there's anything else. What's this? Old phones. Oh, yeah, I put some notes up on here, but it's full enough. All of them are full enough. Okay. So then I have another hard drive that's in the way here. It just says okay. So I think this one is like corrupted. Oh, it's dusty there. So, can you see the dust? Let's de-dustify things before we fix. I actually had a bit of headache today before too, but it's gone now. So let's hope that it stays gone. It's extremely annoying to wait for getting rid of, like, I think it was some kind of flu, I guess, or maybe it was COVID, I don't know. So, less dust. Let's lean it here on the chair, it's safe. Yeah. That's like the front glass. And then we have the back one. Where is that? Where's the back cover? So, one computer, two computer. So we installed Debian on this one to install a honeypot. So, an old Dell i3 Windows 7. So I'll actually put it up here for now. There. But I want to find the... I don't know, I must have put it out of the way over here or something. I feel very blind. It's not like we have a million things in a million places. This is a quite big thing. So... Can an i3 stream? What do you think? I don't think so. Maybe a lower quality stream, but still better than a phone. Some dust into the trash bin. We'll get there. So here's an old computer magazine. I'm like, where's the year? Oh, it's 2015. And right, I got it here because it says security before everything else. BitLocker. Firewall. I was thinking we could compare, right? Compare what they say about security in this magazine to now. 10 years later. 10 years old magazine. Oh, and what I got yesterday, it was this. So I got these from Black Hills, from just clicking the Hackett when I watched their streams and stuff. So they've made actual comics. I've not read it yet. And then they have this, it was like survival guide. So I'll have to read this. So they just sent us from the
Enjoy
US for
mechatronics
free.
then.
That's nice.
Why does this cable have one plug for the socket and two plugs for the computer?
Which cable? Do you mean these cables? Or not one? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. A VGA and a DVI cable. So that's probably what you saw, that there were several. Yeah, so it's a bit dusty.
Yes, this gray one.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's one light gray and one dark gray. And they each have 2 connectors. One of each kind. So the computer that we're currently streaming on, I'm messing with it here. Let's see what happens.
1/4/2025.
1/4/2025. So I'm currently thinking that screen over there. This will
April
make it
Fool's
easy.
Day. Translated from Polish.
Right, right. It's April Fool's today. So the computer, if I were to like, oops, it died. You never know if it's for real, right? So my 70-year-old, he just showed me the Landfall Games short video of but they always seem to have something new on April 1st. And Minecraft will have something too, he said, so we'll see. That's my air cleaner thinking I'm dusting too much. I don't know if you heard. No, you can't hear it with this mic. Right. So this one is filtering everything. Um, so let's actually make you see what I see. So it is a bit odd to do it while you like use it, right? And this phone is very, very hot. It's crazy hot. But it's just a phone. So this is the corner here. Right, so it's probably not fully
Have big day.
zoomed out.
Tomorrow become parts for Model 3 VR treadmill.
Ah, cool, cool. Congratulations. So that's the Proxmox server, and this is the computer, and it's like open, right? So it's just open here, and we have one hurdle on top too. So it's also dusty now, and that's the main hard drive on the floor, and then there's 2 hard drives in there. So this is so dusty. Sorry, just cleaning up some dust. So if I don't plug this into charging, it will die soon. Let's like lower it. This is the I guess I can go right more. No, I can't. No, actually, everything. This is the lowest it goes. This is a light stand, so. So I'm gonna like. Actually, I need to find what the other one is. So this is the glass side, right? There's a metal one, and I think I like pushing it in here, but I must have moved it. So got this stool under there. So when I stand at the desk, I put stuff on there, like put my feet up there. Oh, I found it. I found it. Outside. Let's see. So I'm just dusting it up a little bit. So here, this is the metal side. So we got both. They're up on the chair. Over there. So I think I will have to start with wiping the floor a bit because it's a bit dusty. And let's say like this: if the Proxmox server would have continued to be functional 100%, I would have put it in the other room by now. But as it crashed, it's kind of nice to hear it just wind down, you know, stop. The fan stopping. Like, oopsie. There it went, you know. But it's getting warm in here when it's on. Generally, we'll just have to see if we can fix it. So it's just a little dust here underneath on the ground. A bit dusty on the ground. Oh, missed the trash bin. So there. I'll just wipe some dust off here. So how much new stuff do you have in your new build VR? Tell me. Tape on the floor. So we're going to change the hardware in this, and when I switch and do that, we will have to turn the stream off for a second and start it on my phone. But I can start like this. So actually, are the cables long enough? Yeah. Oh, Linux. That's because I was trying to make an image of Linux and it didn't work. So something is messed up with the USB, and it might not might not only be the mics that are messed up, in other words. It might just be broken something in this computer. Or it's just didn't like me just torturing it by removing random files from random directories. So where is this plugged in? There. So not plugged into anything, just random cable. So USB-C. So the question is, how much do I mess with it before we turn it off? We can at least dust the floor off a little bit more. So I don't know if you see, but it's quite dusty. And this is just a live drive that we're currently using. I'm putting it on there so it doesn't short with a wet floor. Gosh, that's dirty. So when you sit on the floor, the dusty floor, you see the black pants that kind of attract the dust, right? So that USB cable, this is me trying to fix the audio quality of the mic. So this cable, it's connected up here. So let's just dust that off a little bit. The floor is dry now. It's not flat on there anyway. Oh gosh. Behind the computer, that's dusty. Yeah. So these are SATA drives, and I've got hot plugging enabled. We could do more if we wanted to. Yeah, so the back of the motherboard, we don't wipe that. I'm just doing like the dust underneath the PSU here. So I'm also curious why there's an HDMI cable like this. I think this goes to the motherboard, one of the connectors. So is it in or out then? Well, this one is no reason to hang down here. So the only one left here connected, what's this? Oh, this is the keyboard. The rest is connected on the back. So I know I'm like in the way of the computer. Oh, it's easier to do it the other way. So another one. Yeah. So new hard drive. One of these is empty. And then we need to fit the other SATA drive, meaning the SSD, which will be the boot one. And here was another cable that I didn't even notice, right? Oh, it's an extension. No, it's USB to USB. AA, right? I do not remember what that was for. Just a bit more here. That's under the actual, my leg of the table here. Keeps. Was that a seed? Yeah, like an orange seed here. At least I've eaten some fruit. Yeah, I think we have to switch to the phone. Switch to the phone. Also, I don't know if this direction was good. We'll see. So I'm like thinking we'll need more space, right? There. And it's already 17. So it is Tuesday today. Do I have anything in my calendar? Make an invoice. And it was like what? So that's an annoying thing with working as a consultant like that I can't. If I'm not there, I can't. Don't get any money. So, this phone has full power. So we're going to. So this is the program IRL Pro that I use for streaming. So I can already see chat here. But the settings and stuff, I'm going to have to do like this because I don't know if it'll show my keys and stuff. So let's see, read the details. Settings, connections, and now we don't want to SRT to the computer, we want to RTMP to Twitch. And I'm gonna close the stream on the PC, and YouTube I will send. So if you APT LOL, if you're still there, hop over to Twitch because the YouTube stream will die. So I think I have a Twitch command, right? Maybe not. Let's just send the link. I'll have to grab it. So copy. Also, I won't have any TTS or anything.
Fixit42 Live says https://www.twitch.tv/fixit42.
I can't spell.
Fixit42 Live says the stream continues on Twitch only.
So let's check this. So we can just hop over Twitch, back. Yeah, I think it should work. So I'll need to stop. I'm going to stop stream now, and it will continue on Twitch in hopefully 1 second. Scary. I never